What is up, guys? It is time for chapter 14 of my hard mode draft in Path of Radiance, blah blah blah. You already know that. Um, this chapter was done fairly easily, honestly. With the powered up units I have at this point, every chapter is very easy combat wise. I can't really think of a chapter outside of this that really has much trouble, like combat wise. Like, all the units you get are so powerful when leveled, at least with bonus experience abuse and all that. It's just a matter of beating them fast, which is of course the entire point of a draft and efficiency runs. And Soth, this is one of the only things I actually use Soth for. And he didn't really need to be used. Volk probably could have easily done the same job. It's just having both of them is cool. Mordecai didn't really have any other use outside of doing that in this chapter. It's just a matter of, with Mordecai, it's just a matter of choosing who to smite or shove or what have you on that first turn, which at the end of the day will probably be either Ike or Tanith once I get her. I can't remember. I think I switch it up sometimes, and then you get the rescue staff and all that cool stuff to help you move along faster. But I don't really know why. I think it's because just laziness, really. I forgot to have Oscar equip new weapons and all that shit, so I just made him use the javelin to preserve his hand axe uses. I wasn't sure how much I'd need to use it. I did this chapter a few times. I think I do this one in 3 turns. Mostly because I learned where the boss was, the exact space. I think my second run, this was my third. The first run I got 4 turns, I believe. This one I got 3. So I decided to go with this one. And I was able to get, I think, both of the houses, which is cool. I mean, if not, I know I at least go for the Vantage Scroll. I think I forego the secret book because I have no use for it. And in my view, it's not worth a turn at all, as Kieran rapes everyone on this side of the map. Pros to this map: 1, for me, it's super short. I don't have anyone to recruit, and in that vein, I get to kill Makalov, possibly my least favorite character in the entire game. So, everything works out for me this chapter. It was one of my favorites, just for the fact that it was able to be done pretty quickly. It looks a little bit daunting at first. It looks kind of big. You didn't really, just looking at it now, it seems kind of weird to beat it in 3 turns. But 9 movement units, it's essentially 27 spaces from the starting point, which is pretty cool. I think I do forego the secret book, and at this rate, I think I just put Soth up above. I have to shove him with Mordecai just to get him some extra range on his torch. I wanted to make sure that I had seen Makalov and I was able to get as close as possible to him or move up as much as I could. I couldn't remember if he blocked off the path or what, but in either case, he wouldn't be able to kill Soth in 1 hit anyway. At least I sure as hell hope not. Luckily, I move right in front of Makalov. Didn't run into him, but I stopped right in front of him, which is cool. I don't know if I could have gone more spaces. I can't tell from this angle, and I wasn't paying attention, but it really wouldn't have mattered, as I beat it in 3 turns anyway. So, but I don't know why I had Volk move away from those bandits down there. I think it was just a matter of protecting Mordecai, but he should have just attacked them. I have no idea why I did that. Ayana is a very good unit at this point in the game. She's not even promoted yet, I don't think. She's been doing very well. Actually, she might be promoted. I can't even tell. But yeah, she was definitely a great pick. I think if you have to go for a mage, I would snatch her up pretty quickly. She's the first, or I should say the best thunder magic user in the game, just because she has a natural affinity for it. And magic and weapon levels take so long in this game, and there's only a few arm scrolls, and one of them I don't believe you can even get unless you go pretty far out of your way. So I would go for her over Soren, actually. Soren is way too weak early on, in my opinion, to be of any huge use, or not as much as use as she is. I'm actually very glad I picked her over Soren, which I think I had the chance to. Just for the fact that he is a very, very weak unit, and he pretty much can't do anything on the chapter you get him. Ilyana can't either because she joins late into the defend chapter, but she can at least like take on a few or have pot shots against the knights that arrive. And I don't know, I just think the fact that she has the thunder magic, which is perfect. All magics would really do well, but there's a few boltings, 2 or 3 I believe. One's in a chest, and I think you can steal 1 or 2 of them otherwise, or get them. But she can use those upon promotion, I think, no matter what, even if you haven't used her yet. So that's cool. And all it takes is one of those arm scrolls for her to use either one of the other 2 siege tomes, which is really cool. And I don't think you should waste your arm scrolls on anyone but your mages, and only use them for like those kinds of purposes. Don't just give them, another weapon level that they don't need. Like, Ilyana doesn't need anything above, I think, C in magic, or for thunder magic, and that's just for bolting. I don't remember if you can even get a Thoron or another one of those tomes, like the A level tome or something. And one, they're not that useful because she's not gonna be one rounding anything with that she isn't with El Thunder, and if it is, it's probably like a dragon, which doesn't even really matter at that point because she's not gonna have enough movement on chapter 28, and there's all these things. So basically, just don't waste your arm scrolls on them unless you really need to use them for like the siege tomes and all that. But basically, what you missed in my ranting was I moved Oscar directly next to the boss, which is crucial. If you want to beat this in 3 turns. I don't know if you can beat it any faster. You might be able to, if you smite and do all that stuff. But I just wanted to get the Vantage within 3 turns, which is pretty much the max. So Oscar moving right next to the boss obviously makes him able to kill the boss, if he's strong enough, which he easily is, on the enemy phase of turn 3. So it's basically manipulation of the enemy phase, really, and the fact that they'll always attack if you're next to them. And he's dead, so that's wonderful. And thankfully, his defeat boss chapters are going to be easily my favorite. And I think the recording goes a little bit longer, so I will cut the video here and talk to you guys later.